I'm Dyllón Burnside, and you are watching BallerAlert.
Now, Dylan, let me tell you this. I think you are so fabulous.
Thank you.
And you always come through with the fashions. It's like you and Coleman Domingo are neck and neck.
Oh, okay. You know, that's a high compliment.
That okay? Now tell me, what is it about fashion that gets you excited, that makes you want to just express yourself outside of your artistic passions?
I don't know. I think when you look good, you feel good. And so there's just, to me, it's really about that process of how do I want to feel?
Okay.
And, so that when I walk on this carpet, I can come out here and take all the pictures and give y'all the moments that you want to see. It's really about how I feel on the inside. And I think ever since I was a little boy, watching my mom get dressed and seeing her do things like back in the 90s, they used to like ruffle their socks. You remember when people used to like wear the long socks and like ruffle them?
My mama does that, I think, still to this day.
But like, it's like that little detail is so specific, but it like made her feel a certain way. And when I started doing it, it made me feel a certain way. And so like, I just try to incorporate that into my daily life as much as I can, because we need all the reasons we can to feel good.
Yeah, we are our mother's children.
We
so
are.
I love that.
We are indeed.
Now, you playing a gay gangster, okay? The gay gangsters is coming out.
The original gay gangster.
Okay. So tell me, what makes gay people gangster, in your opinion?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I think a gangster is a rebel.
Okay.
And I think that we are just by nature of being counter to culture. And so that makes us gangster just by being in our boldness, being in our authentic selves makes us gangster. And Dwayne Curry, the character that I play in my new film, Fighting to Be Me, is the epitome of authenticity, of what it means to be gangster and to embody everything that is true about who she is.
And what do you think makes black people gangster? Or is it the same sentiments?
I mean, I think it's the same sentiments, but I think black people have a long history, as well as queer people, of fighting to buck the system that has tried to push us down. And so, when I think about this type of gangster energy, I think about that. I think about this idea that no matter how much they try to push us down or put their foot on our necks, we still rise and we create culture. As you see here, what we're celebrating tonight.
I mean, look where we are, okay?
Yeah. Look at where we are on the purple carpet.
In this nice little red.
In this red that Charles harvested.
Oh, I like that. Tell Charles to call me. Now, my last question for you was this. Now, black people, we are always, to this day, still getting our first this, and we're the first to do this and the first to do that. But what's a final barrier that you want black people to get over?
I think the thing that I want black people and queer people to get beyond, not over, but beyond, is this idea that, like, when we tell our stories, they're not black stories, they're not queer stories, they're just stories about people who blackness and queerness happens to be a part of their lived experience. It's specific to our culture and our communities, but the same way we think about stories, it's just, when we think about stories as white stories, it's just stories, right? We don't put like white in front of it, unless you live in a black home and it's like, that's a white movie, that's a white show.
That's a white rom-com right there.
That's a white rom-com, that's a white TV show. But like, I'm looking forward to the day when we can get beyond that and just understand it as what it is. It's just a story. And that be sort of the status quo.